Surprise, surprise, spoiler alert.
First team all couch. Oh.
First team all couch. Yo, what up? It's your boy Jake here on the 11th episode of your first team all couch. I'm not on a couch right now. I'm probably not going to be on the couch at all for the show ever. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe there. I'm here with the boy Johnny Glaze. What's up, Johnny?
How's it going? How's everyone doing?
We've been chilling, man. Watched a bunch of sports this weekend.
Yep.
You did?
The eventful one. Few overtime games.
That was some good games this weekend. I ain't gonna lie. The Broncos didn't play this weekend, so I didn't watch a lot of football this weekend, man.
Yep.
I did
Just kept up my fantasy team.
Yeah, got kept up my fantasy team. I was like nail biting. I thought I was gonna lose, but I didn't. Thankfully. How about you? You won?
Yep, won. Put up 200 points thanks to Gibbs and Caleb Williams and
200 points. God
Robin.
damn! I gotta
Yeah,
check
it
your
was-
fantasy team real quick. I did not see that. I know you won, but I know everybody like in your league is such a competitive league. Everyone is like on the urge of making the playoffs right now. I'm that person. I am literally, I am the 9th seed, and I have the same record as the guy in the 6th seed, and we're all in this like, and he's like the last seed in the playoffs. So, and I play him this week, so I play him, and then the person who's in 7th. So I play the 6th and 7th, and I'm in 9th. And we all got the same record, so I think I have a chance to make the playoffs in your league. And you have the best record, so you're just listening and just laughing because you're probably going to beat us anyway.
Well, I hope I do. Normally when I have good hot starts, I always end up on a losing streak towards the back end of the season. Thankfully, this year it doesn't seem to be the case.
I don't think in your league I've ever had like a great record. I've always been like right in the middle, but 3 times I've made it to the championship. And I've always had that team that's just right there in the middle, but I've made it to the championship 3 times, and I've lost all 3.
It's hard to you have to gems in a 12-team league, you know. It doesn't make it easy.
Yeah, it's tough. In my family league, we just did a 12-team league this year, and the same thing is going on where there's so many teams. No one's clinched the playoff yet, but only one team's been eliminated. Like, that's how tight everything's been. And I just added an extra playoff team because I was like, it's too tight. I don't want somebody to miss out. I'm only going to let the first overall seed have a bye. So I'm not whoever's the second overall seed, just like the NFL, you have to play you play the 7th seed, but yeah, I just barely changed that recently too because those 12-team leagues are tough. And hey, if your 7th seed could beat number 2, then so be it.
Yep.
But yeah, so we did not prompt anything for today's talk. We're just kind of chilling. We just got into fantasy just now, but yeah, that's the only reason why I kind of stuck with football this week too, was because I was busy and I kind of was listening to it. There was a few good games, like the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs had a pretty decent ass game against the Colts. The Cowboys was a pretty damn close game. Cardinals went into overtime. The Buccaneers got blown out.
Yeah, I thought that'd be a little closer, but I mean, if you got to pick a team that kind of has it all and is clicking on all cylinders, it's got to be the Rams. You know, I mean, Matthew Stafford.
They got it all.
I heard. Yeah, he hasn't thrown an interception in his last however many touchdowns thrown, 24 touchdowns, whatever. Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
yeah. So when you're protecting the ball like that and scoring, kind of goes in your favor.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford, he's going to be the MVP this year. There's not a question about that. I think the Rams have a pretty good young team, too. I think he's like one of the oldest quarterbacks in the league, but like the rest of his team is super young. Him and Devontae are like the only veterans on that team. They're young and hungry. I was looking, so I didn't watch any football on Sunday, right? But yesterday after work, I did spend some time. I rewatched, highlights of the games and stuff like that. Looked at the records, looked at the standings. We could probably throw the standings up here in a minute. I didn't think about that, but we could probably do it. The NFC West is crazy. Like the Cardinals went into overtime against the Jags, who look really good, and they're the worst team. Brissett came in, and he's been looking good. Last week they got blown out against the 49ers. 49ers just blew out the Panthers last night, and the Rams just blew out a pretty good team on Sunday against the Bucks. So, yeah, that division's looking tough.
Yeah, I got the Rams at 9 wins, Seattle and San Fran both at 8.
Yeah, they're both. All three teams are looking pretty good. Top three.
I mean, each division in the NFC is tough. I mean, not tough, but tough for their respective divisions. I mean, Tampa and Carolina are both tied at 6 wins. Chicago's in the lead in the North with 8. Then you have Green Bay and Detroit at 7. I mean, Philly's 3 games ahead of the Cowboys, but
you're looking at the tough. NFC standings playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. NFC's kind of wide open right now. There's other than the Rams, nobody looks that great. We both picked the Cowboys to win, right? We both did. And I was talking about, this year in the NFL, there's a lot of teams that a lot of defenses that they're not, a lot of offenses that aren't looking good against these defenses is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, these defenses are owning the league right now. The Rams have a really good defense, but they're the only team, like you said, that's got it all.
Right.
They got a really good offense to go with that defense.
Factor too. I mean, you saw Jonathan Taylor, who's been doing pretty much everything, just not have a good game against the Chiefs front line.
Right. Yeah, where were the Colts in the second half of that game?
Yeah, coach adjustments make a huge factor. I mean, I and that's the problem with the NFL. It doesn't matter what the win record is or anything. You get the right coaching adjustments at half and let the team linger and hang around instead of closing them out. Or sticking to your game plan. You're gonna find yourself in some trouble late in the fourth, and that's what happened with the Colts.
I mean, we both picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think it was a win-win for us either way as a Bronco fan. Colts win while that pushes the Chiefs out. You not fully out, but you don't want to give a team like that a chance.
On the screen right now, it's showing you and your picks from last week. So yeah, we both had the Chiefs. Shout out to Johnny. He had picked everybody right except for last night's game.
Yep, they had a chance but couldn't capitalize on those turnovers. Brock did not look good. He looked pretty bad, actually. I think they both had him and Bryce Young at like a 58 QBR going into the fourth quarter. I don't know what they ended up with, but neither team could capitalize. Difference maker was one team had Christian McCaffrey and the other one didn't.
Yeah, McCaffrey. I have him in my other league. I have him and Jacobs, and they kind of kept me alive in my other league. But
Yeah.
McCaffrey, he's the guy.
Is
So how did you come to get all them picks right, Johnny? I forgot we should have mentioned this early on. Now that I got you on the screen, I got your picks up. If you would have tuned in, we did a show late Saturday night. You could go back to the stream and check it out. Johnny picked everybody that won on Sunday. Johnny picked them. So if you would have put money on Johnny's picks on Sunday only, you would have went home with a lot of money last night or yesterday. Yesterday you would have got a lot of money in your account because Johnny picked all these winners on Sunday. Just he messed up on the Panther pick, but
Yep. Messed up on the Panther pick. I mean, you look at a couple of these, like the Bears at home, Mason Rudolph. That Steelers offense is so inconsistent.
yeah, they almost blew it though because TJ was going off.
Yeah, yep. Patriots, Bengals, with a healthy a healthy Burrow and Jamar playing, probably, could have went a different way. Jets just awful.
Yeah, the Patriots could not score in the red zone either. I was seeing that, like,
No.
and he was. I was praising Drake May for his deep ball on Saturday night, but he was off. He was off in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I mean, and Hunter Henry went off, and Bengals statistically have not been good against opposing teams.
So being that it's just me and you on the show, I figured we were gonna just talk about Denver Broncos the whole time. I'm trying to avoid that, but I know the more we talk about football, we talk about these other teams, everything we say is gonna just revolve back to the Broncos. But yeah, yesterday after seeing the highlights of Sunday's game of New England, they looked beatable. I'm just saying. New England,
they do.
They look beatable. They played a team that is decent, right? They haven't played a good team yet. And that team with Flacco is a decent team. And they kind of stumbled. They did get the win. You were right. Going back to your picks, you were right. But that was a close game.
Yeah, I mean, and then looking forward, the Patriots have a fairly easy schedule. I mean, they play the Giants this weekend, which Dart should be playing. Hopefully, Dart can pull some magic out for us. Then they play the Bills, then the Ravens, which you would think both those teams would be, chalk up and out to the Patriots. But Bills, you can't trust. Ravens, who knows? Don't even know if Lamar is going to play.
And you can't trust that Ravens defense either.
Dolphins. No, yeah, that's true. And it is in Baltimore, so you never know. But we need them to drop at least 2 out of their last 5. And it ain't looking great.
Yeah, so the only pick, I kind of went pretty good on my picks too. The only one that I missed is I did pick the Bucks to win on Sunday night. I believed in Baker. But yeah, like you said, we started off the show. The Rams are the best team in the league. Stafford's the MVP. I drafted Devontae in your league. He's keeping me alive right now. He's the one who won that game for me. And the 49ers defense from shutting down Dual. What's his name? Dual? The running back from the Panthers.
Yeah.
Dowdle. Anyways, they shut him down. He only got 10 points, so I needed that. I was kind of worried. I was up by like 12, and I was like, this guy's going to kick my ass. I ended up winning by like maybe 2 points. I don't know.
Yeah, all the upper teams took a loss this weekend, except for me, thankfully.
Yeah.
So
I'm alive in your league, and but yeah, I had a pretty good picks. Basically, me and you have the same record in picks because I did go with the 49ers. So me and you, I picked wrong Sunday night. You picked on Monday night. But other than that, we picked all the correct picks from I didn't show my picks. There's my picks. I picked everybody correctly except for the Rams. But yeah, we had a pretty good picks this weekend. Not saying me and my boy know what's going to happen in football, but I mean, we kind of Yeah, off to a good start with the same record. We're 13-1 on our picks this week. And just like the Broncos, we're off to a good start in the season. So, but we're only halfway there.
Yep. Plenty of football left.
Plenty of football to go. But yeah, big key injuries that happened over the weekend. Baker, I'm sure he's going to tell him to numb up his arm or he's going to play next week.
Yeah, I mean that's Baker for you, you know.
Yeah, they need him back for sure if they want to. Oh well, Carolina did. We were talking about that Saturday night too on the podcast. That race for the South Division Championship is actually closer than you think when you look at Carolina and the Bucks. But they both took a loss this weekend. But yeah, anything can happen in that division between those two teams. Baker needs help.
Yeah, I mean even Atlanta, depending on how Kirk Cousins does, that I don't know how long Penix is going to be out or if he's done. But they have a chance too. You know, they're only 2 games back of both of them. So they're going to need all the help, but they do got Seattle this weekend and they do play the Rams later on. So that's, not looking good for them, but they're still in the thick of things.
Yeah, we can go over the picks for this coming up weekend. I don't really have we have to get the schedule for the college games. But I am wearing my Nuggets right now. I know they whooped Memphis's ass last night. I just wanted to mention that. We're 13-3, we're almost like our picks this weekend. 13-1 on the picks. Nuggets are 13-3. Let's go. Yeah, we could go into the picks in the these are the games coming up this weekend. We got Packers at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Jeez, it's probably gonna be the last stream we do before Thanksgiving. We probably should have said happy Thanksgiving to start. What the fuck, Johnny?
Blacking.
How American are we?
Unreal.
First team on couch. What are we gonna be doing on Thanksgiving? Sitting on the couch,
Sitting on the couch.
watching football.
Turkey, red chili on mashed potatoes.
Oh hell yeah!
Yep.
Red chili on mashed potatoes. I ain't never even heard of that. That's some northern New Mexico shit.
You can't
What?
can't go without red chili on mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving. It is a game changer.
Okay, I never even done that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Get the gravy.
We keep it
Throw some
West
red
Texas
chili.
over here. We don't do none of that over here. And I got the New Mexico back here, man, but I've never heard of that.
Yep.
Hell yeah. What other New Mexico tip you? Well, let's talk about Thanksgiving a little bit. What tips we got for Thanksgiving? I'm cooking the turkey. I'm gonna start the brine tonight. Not gonna actually soak it tonight, but I'm gonna start the brine for sure.
Yep. Let's start the brine. Get that thing in there, soaking it up tomorrow, and then late Wednesday night, because I'm on second shift this week. Late Wednesday night, I'll be throwing that in the smoker, and we'll have a long, low and slow smoked turkey. Best turkey, juicy, tender. So we'll do that, but with our fixins on the side, we usually do the it's not a fan favorite, not everybody likes it, but that green bean casserole, smash.
Dude, that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite too. I love it.
Do you
And
make
not
it?
Many people do what?
Do you make it?
Clarissa makes it.
Dude,
Yeah, we make that at home. You can't go wrong.
I love, and I will say it again, I love a fucking green bean casserole, bro. I will
Mhm.
tear up a green bean casserole. When I get my hands on a green bean casserole, I'll just freaking, oh my god, I'll eat it for, I'll heat it up for days.
Yep.
For days, I'll eat a green bean casserole. I'll make a green bean casserole for myself and a big old pot of it, and I'll just eat it for days for myself.
Yep.
I love my little secret. I like to put, everybody uses the little onions flakes on top. You know, those little onions. Is that what you use? You use the little onion flakes, right?
Yep.
I do like onions. I do put the onion flakes, but not that much. I go heavy on the bacon on top, bro. I throw
Okay.
I cook up some bacon and throw it on top. And, oh my god, bro! Obviously, you cook it with some bacon inside sometimes too.
That's
But I put the bacon. You know how people put the onion flakes over the top? That's what I do
Mhm.
with bacon. It's so good. So good.
okay.
Little hint.
That's-
Little
that's-
hint.
Ooh. All right, I might have to try that.
Yeah, green bean casserole
One
is my
thing I
favorite.
will say is the worst Thanksgiving side
shit.
piece. Well, there's two.
What?
All right, they're the bottom tier dog water. I will not do it.
Ham?
The cranberry sauce,
Oh yeah.
not for me.
I'm not a
Like
sauce
cranberry-
guy.
the cranberry jelly sauce, whatever that is, leave that out.
No
The
cranberry
second
sauce.
thing, everybody brings yams.
Yams.
Terrible.
Mm. Yeah, that's not a go-to at our house, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
We
That's very good.
don't do a lot of yams. Wait, are yams sweet potatoes?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? I love sweet
Yeah.
potatoes, bro. What are you talking about?
No, terrible.
Bro.
With the no,
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know what yams were.
bro.
Bro, sweet potatoes are delicious, man.
They're I've never been a fan.
Oh no, bro. That hurts.
Yep.
I thought yams were those green things.
Nope.
You know
No
what I mean?
idea.
Those little green things people put bacon on them too. Like it looks like a little piece of lettuce.
Oh, like the Brussels sprout?
Yeah. Wait. They look like little lettuces.
Yeah, like the head.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah. Oh, yams are good. Sweet potatoes. Yeah. But anyways, all right. Yeah, I cooked the turkey, bro, and I'm gonna smoke it too. Put it in a little brine, smoke it up, and I'm excited for that. I usually cook the turkey. I kind of burn it last year. I got a little drunk and I burnt it. I gotta lie.
Fails.
But it was good. You know, sometimes I say, I didn't like it. I burnt it. And everyone's like, no, it's good. I don't know if they're just being nice.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Is everyone just being nice when they say, no, you didn't burn it?
And just give it to the dog underneath the table.
No, because I swear to God, like at the end, it's gone.
Yeah.
Like everybody eats it, but are they like willingly? Damn. No, it's good. And they're like, I don't know. It was juicy. I'm excited for turkey. I like it because it's like an experiment. Like, how good can I do it this year? You know, some years I
Right.
do it better. Some years, fuck it up. But they keep letting me do it, so I'm doing something right. If I was really doing something wrong, they would say, "Hey, you know, do something else." You know,
Yeah. We'll take care of it this year.
exactly.
Bring the beer. When someone tells you to bring the beer, you know.
No one has to tell me to bring the beer, Johnny. I got it tattooed on my back. Come on.
Come on.
But yeah, Thanksgiving will be fun. Here's the list of games. We got Green Bay at Detroit. As always, Detroit is at home. The early morning window. That's America's favorite game, right? Detroit at home. I remember
Now it
I remember growing up in the yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I remember growing up in the 2000s whenever Detroit was just ass and everyone had to watch that shit game first thing in the morning. That's whenever we went to church.
Yeah, that makes get it out of the way.
Do you go to church on Thanksgiving? I don't know. I'm probably lying. I'm thinking about Christmas.
Christmas.
But yeah, no one cares about that game. In the 2000s, because usually it was like the Vikings coming in and Chris Carter and Randy Moss coming in and having a fucking game against Detroit.
Mhm.
You remember that?
Eating the Tudurkin.
Yeah, Stafford had a few good Thursday morning games on Thanksgiving back in the day. What's your most memorable Lions Thanksgiving game?
I mean, anytime Megatron was catching passes in the end zone,
Yeah.
for as far as Detroit goes. But I mean,
Stafford.
Detroit Cowboys never, I always thought we needed a third game, and thankfully they added a third game. That way we had football night long.
Do you remember the first Thursday night Thanksgiving game?
Chiefs Broncos?
No, was it? I don't think so.
I think so.
No. If I remember correctly, and I would bet money that I do, the very first Thursday night Thanksgiving football game was between the Ravens and 49ers, and it was the Harbowl.
Oh.
And then later that year, I think it was the same year they played in the Super Bowl. I'll Google it, but
yeah, curious now.
I'm curious now too. But I'm pretty sure it was the Harbowl was the first ever Thanksgiving football Thursday night game. First ever Thursday night Thanksgiving.
Kind of hard to find.
Yeah, you gotta ask AI. I trust AI with everything.
Apparently so.
Sadly. The first ever Thursday night Thanksgiving NFL game was Chiefs Broncos at Arrowhead Stadium in 2006. God damn, how do you remember that? What the fuck? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I did not think it was that long ago.
Is that like whenever they started doing it, or was that just a random? It was the debut of NFL Thursday Night Football package. Oh, that was back in the NFL Network days.
Well, the reason why I do remember it is because
You're
there was
so
one piece
weird.
of pie. There was one piece of pie left, and my grandpa gave it to me, and it was a pecan pie, and I threw it up.
Oh, I like pecan pie. Only
I've never had.
you got to know who makes it though. You can't buy a pecan pie. That's not good.
Ugh,
You got to make it.
grosses me out.
It was
Great call.
Yeah, good callback. It was the debut of NFL's Thursday Night Football package. So that was the first ever NFL Network game ever.
Damn. I think we lost.
Chiefs 19, Broncos 10.
Yeah, I don't remember it being a good.
It was also the first primetime Thanksgiving game, creating the modern 3 Thanksgiving. But I don't think that was like so it was Lions, Cowboys, and then Chiefs at Broncos. Then why did they make Broncos? It's always in Detroit. It's always in Dallas. Why didn't they make always in Denver?
Right?
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That should be our game.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're rioting. Rioting in the
that we're getting ahead of ourselves here. It would be nice if Chiefs need a win to get in the playoffs, or if they lose, they're eliminated. And it's Christmas night, and the Broncos go in there, beat their ass.
Oh,
That's for a little time.
I'm waiting for that game, and we'll talk about Denver before this podcast is over. I know you got limited amount of time left to be on, but we'll get to Denver during this podcast. But I'm pissed. That should be our game. Denver should have a Thanksgiving football game every Thanksgiving.
Right?
That would be that would be what America would want.
Or like,
Tell me if Denver wasn't the Thursday night game every fucking Thanksgiving, everybody would be watching that game.
yeah, that's nice for Dallas and Detroit because they get another mini bye after that Thursday night.
It's kind of what I'm getting at. It's like we kind of want that too. We want that Thursday.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to be on primetime? But who is on primetime this Thursday? It's going to be Cincinnati at Baltimore. What kind of bullshit game is that?
I mean, it might not be bad. You got Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase playing.
Higgins is out. I did see. I looked up all the injuries for the weekend. Baker was one of them, and the other one was Higgins had a concussion, did not come back in the game, and probably will not play this Thursday. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, Lamar on primetime is always fun.
Yeah.
You know, families together getting to see Lamar Jackson in primetime. Shit, that's beautiful. That's football for you, baby. I still, to this day, hate Denver for not picking Lamar Jackson. I just say that.
I know.
Anyways, yeah, Lamar on primetime. That's going to be at home. Yeah, I don't see Cincinnati win that one. We can go through the games if you want. I got man, I really just want to bench. Shout out to Lucas. If you go back to the stream on Saturday night, he does not believe in Jordan Love whatsoever. I almost lost my fantasy game this week because Jordan Love got me a total of 6 points or 150 yards, and that's it. What the hell? I get it. They're relying on their run game, and that's what Lucas was saying, and I told him that's a smart thing to do, but good defense, run the ball, you won't lose, right? Don't turn the ball over, and you won't lose. That's kind of how Denver's playing right now, too. Just run the ball. Don't turn the ball over. Your defense is going to keep you in the game. You'll win. That's kind of how they're playing. That's how Packers are playing. But against Detroit, you're going to have to score points. And this goes back to why both of us picked Dallas to win, right? I knew you knew what I was about to say. We both picked Dallas to win. Why? Because Dallas' defense is getting a little better. Detroit's defense has always been decent. Detroit can score points. Packers right now don't look like they can.
No, they can't. And that receiving core, which has never been good at all, even with Rodgers. I mean, with the exception of Devontae Adams, but they've never had like elite receiver play. And even this year, it's just injury, inconsistent, and then Croft goes down and Jordan Love's just like, oh, I don't know what to do. Here, hand the ball off.
Yeah, he's handing the ball off, and they're winning games for now. But against Detroit's offense, I might have to take Detroit, man. Detroit at home, and Green Bay's offense not looking as good as it should be. I think this might be a pretty good game. But
hopefully another 50-point Jahmyr Gibbs game for me.
I don't know about that because, like I said, the Packers defense, they do got a good defense. I want to play a little game. We'll go over the little game here in a sec. Johnny, I got to pull up what in Colorado, it's legal to gamble, right? I can't gamble down here in New Mexico. But we're going to play a little game. What? Don't look it up, jerk. You're going to be the one who wins or loses in this game. But what app do you use to gamble with? Like,
I stick with FanDuel.
FanDuel. Okay.
I'll go other.
FanDuel money line. I'm gonna look up FanDuel. Is it the money line? Money line is whenever I don't know. You got to explain this to me. What you're gonna have to explain to me and probably a lot of people who are tuning in. What is the money line? That means they're giving you points, right?
No, so money line is just straight up win loss.
Okay, we're not doing that. I wanted to see what's them giving you points.
Yeah, so giving you points.
Don't look it up.
I already know this one. I already know the spread for this.
The spread, that's what it is. The FanDuel spread.
Detroit minus 2.5.
NFL week 12, right? It's week 12?
Yep. Week 13.
Oh, week 13.
So the spread essentially is like a handicap point system, right? So right now, and home teams are always given 3 points, which kind of makes this a little intriguing.
Right.
The Detroit Lions are minus 2.5 point favorites, meaning if they win by a field goal, 3 points or more, that bet hits. If the Packers lose by 2 points, lose by 1 point, or win the game, the Packers spread hits.
Yep.
So there's always like a couple caveats where you get teams that are like 3.5 point favorites, and then they're kicking a game-winning field goal while you got screwed by the hook.
All right, so we're gonna play. Does Johnny know the spread? Because he already knows the spread. Because he's the gambler. He can gamble. He knows the spread on Packers Green Bay right now. Vegas is giving Green Bay 2.5 points. So you said they automatically give the home team 3 points, right? So basically, they think Green Bay on a neutral field would beat the Lions by half a point.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
I understand. I'm a gambler, but I just can't do it because I live in New Mexico.
Right.
So the spread right now for Green Bay Detroit is plus 2.5 to Green Bay. I'm picking Detroit, and I'll give Green Bay those 2.5. I'm going to go ahead and say Detroit wins by 4.
Right.
I think it's going to be at least a 4-point game. What do you got?
Yeah, I think Detroit can win this. I can't trust. I get it that Green Bay has a good defense, and Detroit has a good defense at times. But you look at the weapons that Detroit has versus Green Bay, even quarterback play. If you want to throw in that, Jared Goff's a better quarterback. He protects the ball. He still takes chances.
Exactly.
You look at Amon-Ra and Gibbs alone with Jameson Williams, who can go off, and I just don't see an avenue, with the exception of it being an early Thursday short week game after Detroit went into overtime. I just don't see Detroit losing this game. I think they covered the spread, and even on sometimes with these, I like to juice up the spread a little bit. You have Detroit minus 2.5, meaning I think they win by a field goal, but I might push the spread up to minus 6.5. I think
6.5
touchdown or more.
Wow. Yeah. I would say 4. I could see the 2024 is what I'm going to say the game is. So
yeah.
You're going to say what? 6.5? What do you say overall? Yeah, you got to give it over under. So what's the total?
Yeah, I'll go with 31-24 Detroit.
31-24. Damn. Okay. Blowout.
And even that's a little too many points for Green Bay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's both pretty good defenses, so that's a blowout. Mm-hmm. All right. So, first game 1 of Johnny. Are you going to know the spread or not? We didn't make up a name for this game. Guess the spread. There you go. Yeah. Guess the spread, Johnny.
Tough. This is going to be hard.
Kansas City is going to Dallas on Thursday at 2:00. Guess the spread.
Cowboys are at home. Cowboys just beat the Eagles.
I need to put some music.
Vegas loves the Chiefs. Chiefs I'm gonna say the Chiefs are gonna be favorite, but
They also love Dallas.
They do love Dallas. Thursday night, short week. Chiefs just, you know, I'm gonna say Chiefs -1.5.
So we
Got to be close.
We talked about it, right? We talked about it. We said Vegas gives 3 points if you're at home, right? So you're saying Chiefs 1.5. So that basically you're saying they're giving the Chiefs 4.5 points.
Yeah.
They didn't give the Chiefs anything.
What's the spread?
You're wrong on that, Johnny. You're wrong. You said what, 4.5? They didn't give the Chiefs anything.
Really?
Yeah, you're wrong. They got Dallas +3.
Oh, so I was close.
Yeah. But
I said Chiefs -1.5, so Chiefs are -3.
Oh wait, so basically, if it's on a neutral field, I read it wrong. If it's on a neutral field, they're giving the Chiefs 6 points. Damn,
so they
or giving the Dallas 6 points.
Okay. All right, so I'm in the ballpark.
Yeah, you were pretty damn close. You were. I buzzered you twice. That only deserved one buzzer. My bad. That was pretty close. Yeah, you said 4.5. The actual spread is only +3 for Dallas. So,
Okay.
I think that's a pretty good spread. I really want to pick the Cowboys in this game. I really think the Cowboys defense is picking it up. The Cowboys offense has been on fire all game. Let me tell you, what do you think about the game against Philly on Sunday, bro? What is your quick assessment of the Cowboys? We got to talk about the Cowboys for a quick sec. That's what America wants.
Yeah, true. I think it's a tale of two halves. You have the secondary getting some injuries early on in that game, concussion, knees. That plays into that favor, and I think the offensive coordinator for the Eagles, he's not been doing them justice. They get a lead, and even in our game, they get a lead, and he's not even trying to be cute with it. He's like scared to go win the game when they have that lead, and it just played into the Cowboys' hands. I mean, their offense is one of the best in the league, and now you add the acquisitions on defense and throw that in with the divisional game at night or afternoon. You're gonna create chaos, and that's what happened in that fourth quarter, late third quarter. So
yeah, I really don't. That's kind of why I picked the Cowboys anyway too. I really didn't trust the Eagles. The Eagles, I trust their defense. I trust their defense to keep the other team from scoring more than 30. But is their offense going to score more than 20? I don't really know every week. Same with the freaking Broncos. Same with a lot of teams. Same with the Packers. A lot of teams that got a lot of wins this year, their offenses really are very inconsistent. But one thing I know about this game, and you could probably throw the Chiefs in there too. The Chiefs' offense is very inconsistent, and the defense is there.
Oh yeah.
One thing I do know is the Cowboys' offense will be there. So it makes me really think. I don't know.
I'm going Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yep, at home, Thanksgiving. I think the Chiefs. It's they've gone to the Super Bowl 3 straight times. They're tired. They're getting older. Kelsey is planning his future with that chick. I feel like I like the Cowboys here. And the Chiefs defensive line is solid. They try and get a little too cute with the Xavier Worthy deep ball, Rashee Rice deep ball. And I don't think Mahomes I don't know if he's not seen the field right or if he's rushing himself, but once he gets sped up and is trying to go out of the pocket and make his old Mahomes plays, it hasn't been really good for them. Now, if they stick to the short game, drag routes, little up the middle seam curl route with Kelsey, then they're going to be able to establish that time of possession and put themselves in better position to score. But I mean, even Kareem Hunt and Pacheco not looking great. So I think for those reasons is why I have to go the Cowboys, which is crazy because 3-4 weeks ago I would have never picked the Cowboys over the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't know about the Cowboys over the Chiefs, but I might have to pick them too. I'm stuck, bro. I'm like thinking about it so hard. I did not plan on doing picks until you talked about it. Like, he texted me like 5 minutes before we went live and said, "Hey, are we gonna do picks?" And I was like,
Kind of have to.
Kind of should, yeah. Cowboys Chiefs, man, that's shit. We should wait. Probably should have waited to the end of the show for this one. I'm gonna have to stick with my gut because I picked the Chiefs last week because I really don't believe in the Colts and I wanted the Chiefs to win. The Chiefs needed to beat the Colts that week, but yeah, I guess I'll go with the Cowboys too, man. Goddamn. Cowboys are looking pretty good. They're really fighting to be in the playoffs. So are the Chiefs, but I think it's over. It's over for the Chiefs, man. It's over for the Chiefs. They won that game, but the first half looked bad. And you're at home against the Colts. You need to win, and it looked really bad. The Colts gave the Chiefs that win in the second half.
Yeah.
They really
And
did.
the Cowboys, that, they got enough firepower to keep going.
Well, they need it. They need that. They need the win. All right, I'm trying to make a button to where it's quick.
I did see that Pickens a little sore from last game, his knee, something like that. But
There we go.
coach said he should be good to go, so he better be anyways.
Sick. Yeah, so you were wrong. It was +3. You picked the Cowboys. I picked the Cowboys. By how much are you gonna give Kansas City? Obviously, are you gonna go money line? Are you going the spread? How do you say that? Are you going against the spread? Against the spread, right? That's what it's called.
Yes. If you're going against the spread,
You're picking the Cowboys, but you're against the spread.
Cowboys +3. Yeah.
Right.
But I'm going Cowboys.
You're going with the spread.
Yeah.
So that means you're going against the spread. Are you with the spread or not?
No, because if I'm with the spread, then I'm picking Chiefs to cover the spread. So I'm against it. I'm going Cowboy spread. We'll put it in those terms. We'll go Cowboy spread.
Right, +3. So you're against the spread.
Yeah.
So Cowboys +3.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Are you taking the 3 points, or you think the Cowboys are going to barely squeak by? What's your over under? I'm trying to get your score.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a hard way to ask that question.
Yeah. Score, I'd probably go 24-17 Cowboys.
24-17?
Yeah, and it's going to be, down to the fourth quarter. Mahomes trying to drive and make something happen, and it ain't going to.
So if I was betting the spread and I picked Cowboys +3, that means what?
So if the Cowboys win, that bet hits. If they lose by 2 points or 1 point, that bet hits.
They got to win by at least 3, or they got to lose by
win. No, so if you're taking,
but if they lose by 2, I still win though, right? That's
you still win.
Okay,
but if the Chiefs win by 3, then it's a push, and that leg is voided.
But you're saying the Cowboys are going to win by 7, so it don't matter.
Yeah. So
okay. I think it's going to be a similar score, but I think it's going to be more like 27-20.
Yeah.
Could be Cowboys are gonna be putting up points. I mean, that's what they've done all year, and the Chiefs are gonna struggle in the red zone like they have the last couple of weeks. The Cowboys, though, man, I was literally watching that fourth quarter with my dad, and everyone has been showing that play, and I wish I had a clip of it where the guy like gets fucking smacked, and then he gets up and then runs around and forces the fumble. Huge play, right? It was like I think it was like 3 minutes left of the game, and that happened. Like the Cowboys get the ball back in the red zone.
Yeah.
And then 4 plays later, they give the ball right back because they fucking fell. They get the ball first and goal, and they run the ball to Javonte, 7 yards. It's 2nd and 3, and they do 3 straight passes and fail to score in the red zone. I'm like, what the? I looked at my dad. I was like, it's 2nd and 3 from the 2nd and goal from the 3. And you fail to run the ball once. And Javonte, and the play before, he just got 7 yards. I was like, what are you doing? I literally got up and walked away. Luckily, the Cowboys defense stopped the Eagles, got the punt, went down and scored the field goal. But they almost blew that game right there because all the Eagles had to do was, get in field goal range themselves and they would have won. But the Eagles' offense is inconsistent, just like the Chiefs are. Both teams were in the Super Bowl last year. Both offenses are struggling right now. I don't know why. All right, let's go to the Thursday night game at Baltimore. Cincinnati at Baltimore. What do you think the spread is on that, Johnny? Guess the spread.
I mean, I don't care if Joe Burrow or Chase are back. The Bengals are just awful. They have an awful offensive line, which is why I didn't pick Jamar Chase in the first place, my number 1 overall pick. It's not easy for Joe Burrow. Even in the preseason, you saw him running for his life, and he's been hurt because of that offensive line. So I'm gonna say, I mean, as long as Lamar's playing, give me Ravens minus 6.5, 7.
You're looking it up.
8. No.
Final answer. What do you think it is?
Got to be. I'm gonna say minus 7.5.
It's minus 7. You fucking ass. Good one. Round of applause. I need to do a round. I don't have a round of applause. All I got is the buzzer. I don't have the round of applause. I didn't think you were gonna get one right. Damn. Okay, yeah. So
plus at home, I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, I
just got I can't do a reverse buzzer, but you got it right, man. I forgot to do a good shit. You got it right one. I should have done a good job. Anyways, I think I do got a button though. There you go. Celebrate.
I like it.
All right, so yeah, I'm picking Baltimore. I'm sure you are as well. I'm gonna say Baltimore is gonna win 24-10. It's gonna be I got them by 14. I mean,
yeah, I think I'm gonna go 21-17 Ravens. I think it'll be a little bit closer. It's a short week and it's a division game. I stay away from
you're right.
Touchdown plus spreads when it's division.
On short weeks too. Short weeks are just
yeah.
Offenses look horrible on short weeks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
all right, let's see if you can guess the spread. The Bears are going into Philly. I'm kind of. Oh wait, I guess I should go in the line that the imaging is in. Where's that game at? San Fran at Cleveland. There you go. What do you think the money line is? Shedeur Sanders making his 2nd ever start in San Francisco. I'm going to be watching that game, I'm pretty sure.
And it's in Cleveland?
Yeah, no, my bad. You're right. Yeah, it is in Cleveland.
Give me San Francisco minus 4.5.
I don't know why I'm making the noise. I know the sound effect's already there. No, you're close though. It is -5.5.
Five.
Pretty damn close. But yeah, I figured it'd be. They gave Baltimore 7. I figured it'd be closer to that.
Yeah. I think
San
teams
Francisco's
are-
looking really good right now.
They are, but
You're right.
Cleveland's
It
got
is
a
in
guy by
Cleveland.
the name of Myles Garrett, who's going to break the sack record.
He might, especially the way how many times did Purdy get sacked last game?
Yeah, so
He might get a couple here. San Francisco having to travel cross country too matters.
matters.
I think San Fran will probably win this game only because the defense is going to be too much for Shador. I really do love Shador. I really hope he could. Did you see his throws? I wanted to make some clips so we could watch them. The throw he threw, like that receiver, he kind of underthrew the receiver. Should have been a touchdown, but he threw it on the run, and it was a beautiful pass.
Yeah.
The 2-yard throw for a touchdown was, that was a great play by the running back. But, yeah, like I was saying earlier, if Shador could just not turn the ball over and rely on his defense, you could win that way, right?
Yep.
Whoever loses the turnover battle of this game is going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Fuck, I want to pick Shador, but I'll go with San Fran. But it's gonna be close. It might fucking go overtime. I think it might be a 3-point game. I'll take San Fran, 17-14. Fuck it.
All right. I'm going the underdog here.
God damn.
I'm going Cleveland. I think it's going to be an ugly game. Probably like. God.
It's gonna be ugly again. 17-14. I think it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, maybe it's. I'm gonna throw an ugly number out there and say 19-14.
Yeah,
And
it's
it'll
gonna be
be-
something like that.
Tons of field goals for the Browns.
Yeah. All right. Next, we got Jacksonville going to the Titans for a good division game here. Jacksonville's kind of looking hot, but the Titans really haven't gave up all year. They had a really good game this last game. Who did they play? It was close.
Yeah, I think Cam Ward's been playing a lot better too. Seems like the game is slowing down for him a little bit.
Yeah, the Titans. They're not giving up on the season. So, can you guess the spread? Jacksonville in Tennessee.
Jacksonville's been ugly, but they've been good. Tennessee at home, I'll say Jacksonville -3.5.
And
But
you're off pretty bad this time. It's Jacksonville -6.5. They think Vegas is really trusting in Jacksonville. They looked really good the last two games. So I am gonna take Jacksonville. I'm gonna give them a 10-point lead. I'm gonna say it's gonna be. I'm gonna say 25-10.
yeah, I like that. I think me and you are in the same ballpark. I'm going Jacksonville 24-14.
Or 14. All right. Next game. Houston at Indy. Oh shit, that's another divisional game. Look at the South, AFC South. They're going at it this weekend, folks, on Sunday. Tennessee at home against Jacksonville, and Indianapolis at home against Houston. This is a big game.
That is a big game.
Guess
Houston.
the spread.
In Indy, coming off a loss, I'm gonna say Vegas has it. Indy -4.5.
You're exactly right, Johnny Glaze. I wish I had a button. I'm just gonna do spirit fingers every time you get it right. Yeah, 4.5. -4.5 for the Colts at home against Houston. That's going to be a good game. I think it might be an ugly game too. I do believe in Jonathan Taylor. Sadly, I want the Colts to lose, but Jonathan Taylor's on my fantasy team. He kind of choked for me last game. I don't know why they didn't give him the ball more in the second half against the Chiefs. Give him the ball, and they will win this game. Leave the ball in Daniel Jones's hands, they're going to lose. So I'm going to say Indy wins, but it's going to be a close game. I'm going to say 21-19.
Damn. All right. Our scores are pretty much the same.
Are you writing them
Except
down or what?
I'm going Houston 21-17.
21-17 Houston. Oh, I would love to see it because I really am hoping for a Colt downfall because everyone's been talking about the Colts this year all season, saying that they're going to be good, and I never believed in them. I really think they're going to have a downfall. So this might be the start of it. Houston at Miami. Do we really want? I mean, New Orleans at Miami. Do we really want to even talk about that game? I'm just going to let you guess the spread on it.
Orleans at Miami. That's fucking terrible.
Do we even want to talk?
Miami minus 2.5.
Trying to find it. Yeah, Miami is actually given minus 5.5. So you're wrong on that one. And they should win. And they should win it. I lost a lot. I was 1-1 in my fantasy this week because I got Waddle, I got all the Broncos wide receivers, and I got all the Chargers wide receivers, and they're on bye weeks this week. So I that's why I went 1-1. I barely nicked by, but Waddle should be going off against these Saints. Have a pretty bad defense. I'm gonna give the Miami Dolphins the win. 28-24.
Yeah, I mean, looking at that now, I don't think either have good defenses, and maybe Mike has figured it out as a coach. I don't know. Give me 31-17 Miami.
But that is the candidate for the worst fucking game of the weekend. I like to do that. What's the garbage games of the weekend? Garbage game of the weekend this week is tied between New Orleans and Miami, and probably the next one, right? Atlanta and the Jets.
Yeah. I mean,
those are the two games no one's watching.
Yeah.
Atlanta in New York. Guess the spread.
I am still gonna say Atlanta minus 3.5.
They're giving them 2.5. I'm not even gonna give you the buzzer. I'm just not gonna give you the buzzer when you're close because that's pretty close. Minus 2.5. Atlanta. I got Pitts in one of my leagues. Atlanta. Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins, if he wants to play, he needs to start showing out. He might play for the Jets next fucking year. Who knows? So. Yeah. If he could win this game by 2 touchdowns, he might get signed by New York next season. So I'm going to go ahead and say Atlanta is up 30-10. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll put Atlanta 28-10.
Next game, Arizona at Tampa. That's going to be a pretty good game. Like I said earlier, the West.
I mean, if Baker plays, I'm picking Tampa. Spread, though, that's got to be another close one. Let's go Tampa minus 2.5.
It's -3, so you're close.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to pick that game without Baker. They got Teddy Bridgewater as the backup. That's going to be a close game. That's really. I'm going to go with the Cardinals because we don't know, and the Cardinals do look good. So I'm going to pick the Cardinals. 24-17.
I'll stick with Tampa. I trust in Teddy Two Gloves. If playing, give me 20-17 Tampa.
All right, and I'm gonna clip these and add them to our spreadsheet. I need to clean that up anyway.
Cool.
What's the next game? Rams at Carolina.
Ugh. Rams minus.
You picked You're a believer in Carolina.
I am. but not against the Rams.
Well, yeah, I know. That's, but I heard the in your voice, and I was like, oh, why would you even say that? But you're a believer. Carolina does have a chance. They are fighting for the division.
Yeah, but it ain't not gonna be close
It
this week.
Vegas. I'll give you a hint. Vegas don't think it's going to be close either. It's in Carolina though. Come on, Rams going across the nation.
Yeah, Rams minus 8.5.
I'm not gonna give you the buzzer, but it is minus 10.5. Big spread. I would be if I was betting, I would be betting hard Carolina right now. 10.5 is a big spread.
Yeah.
And they got to fly across the nation, man. I'm gonna take the Rams. Carolina got pretty defense. Why do you like Carolina?
Why do I like Carolina? Because they kind of have an identity without having an identity. You know, they still have a good receiving core. They're young. Bryce Young is finally starting to have a groove. Dowdle, they trust in him, and he, for whatever reason, loves playing there. Their defense isn't too bad either. But I think Rams might even cover that spread.
Well, damn, they might cover the spread. I don't know about that. If I was a betting man, I would be betting Carolina. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams, and I think the Rams be winning about. I got the Rams by 10, probably 30-20.
I'm gonna go 28-13 Rams.
Minnesota at Seattle is the next game.
Revenge game. Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold revenge game. Damn. It's at Seattle too. What do you think? Guess the spread, Johnny.
That's got to be another double digit. I'm going Seattle minus 9.5.
That is a double digit one. It's plus 10 for the Vikings. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I think Seattle's going to stomp them for what you just said.
Same.
It's Sam Darnold's revenge game. Vikings took a swing and they missed big time with McCarthy.
Yep.
And the Seattle fan, Seattle is going to have Sam Darnold's back. So, yeah, I think Seattle's going to win 24-10 or something about that. It's going to be like they're going to be in the high 20s. I'll be surprised if Minnesota gets 10 points, period.
I'm going higher than that. I think this is going to get ugly real quick. I think it's going to be like 34-13.
Yeah. All right. Now we're getting to the afternoon games here on Sunday. We got Buffalo at Pittsburgh. Guess the spread.
This is terrible. Buffalo minus 3.5.
That is exactly what it is. Buffalo is at the Steelers. I think the Steelers got a really good defense. They fucking were going off against the Bears, even though they lost. Is Aaron going to be back is the main question. I'm going to give Pittsburgh the win here. I'm going to say Pittsburgh wins in a close game. Let's say 27-24.
Bills, you have a better chance of predicting what a woman has to tell you what she wants for dinner than predicting what the Bills are going to do the next fucking Sunday. And I mean that.
Yeah.
You beat the Ravens, then you beat the Chiefs, and then you lose to the Falcons, lose to the Dolphins. Like, what are they doing? I'm still going Buffalo. But it's like 17-10.
All right, the next game is Raiders at Chargers. Guess the spread. Is Raiders in LA? Is that really an away game? Right. I'll just say it. Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be whatever the total is. I'm betting under. Give me 21-10. Oh, the spread.
I'll tell you the total right now is 41.5.
Oh yeah, I'm going under that all day. Chargers minus 5.5 probably. around there.
It's minus 9.5 actually. They believe in the Chargers. But yeah, I think the Chargers are gonna. Yeah, I think. Do they believe in the Chargers or do they just think the Raiders are fucking ass? I think that's the majority.
And again, going back to divisional games and that big of a spread, Jim Harbaugh loves to run the ball. I think Omar Hampton's going to be back. I don't think Harbaugh is going to feel the need to do anything crazy or run up the scoreboard or anything unless he wants his team to get into a groove. But yeah, I don't see any avenue that the Raiders win, but I probably will put Raiders plus 9.5, 10.5, whatever it is, or just ignore that and go under.
Yeah, I say Chargers win. I'm gonna say 34-12. Something weird.
Something weird. Yeah, I'm gonna go 24-13.
The Raiders are ass.
Yeah, bad.
One question though about the Raiders, going back to us being Bronco fans and AFC West here. Do you think Pete Carroll lasts longer than a year?
No, not with Tom Brady making calls.
They're gonna find somebody else next year, huh? Lane Kiffin?
Yeah. Lane Kiffin's gonna get that money somewhere in college. He ain't going to.
Yeah, he's gonna go to LSU. He's gonna announce it this weekend. I'm gonna skip the Sunday night game for obvious reasons. Now we're gonna go to the Giants at Patriots. Guess the spread. Monday night. What a boring ass Monday night game. You said Dart's back though, right?
Yeah, Dart's back.
I'd rather see Jameis.
Yeah, I love Jameis. I'm going to say Patriots are favorite. Obviously, I'll give them Patriots minus 6.5.
It's minus 7.5 for the Patriots. You're good at this, Johnny. I need to make a better button to congratulate you. I didn't think you're going to be this good.
I didn't think I was either, to be honest with you.
We need to do this game a little faster without actually guessing the games. What we need to do is, before we do the podcast, like I did last week, like I did Sunday, we need to send each other the picks. That way we could talk about them. That way we don't have to go through them. We can just see them and talk about them. Anyways, we'll talk about this afterwards. But anyways, I like the game. We just need to go through it faster, and I need to congratulate you more because you're really good at it. But yeah, I also think it'll be closer than it is. They're giving a lot to New England here, 7.5 points, or giving a lot to New York here. I don't think they need it if Dart is back. Even without Dart, like Jameis makes the games close. Like, the Giants really do have weapons, and they got a good defense. So I think the Patriots look beatable. I'm gonna pick the Giants. Fuck it. I'm gonna pick the Giants in a 21-20 game. It's gonna be a close one, and I think they pull it out.
I was really hoping you were gonna go Patriots because if we've learned one thing, history repeats itself, and two teams can slay the dragon. Broncos and the Giants.
That's right.
And I don't care if it's in New England, New York, in London. Give me the Giants. I like them winning a nail biter. 21-17. Drake can throw an interception and the game and make us look.
Yeah, I think he rushes for one. I think if he just keeps the ball safe, that defense is going to get to Drake, who likes to hold the ball. He likes to hold the ball and throw it deep. So if they can get to him, he ain't be able to do that. So, yeah, I think the Giants got a chance there just to make some noise. And, of course, we're at home. I didn't know we were the Sunday night game. I'm just realizing it. When I skipped it, I was like, oh, shit, we're Sunday night. Yep. Why? I was looking forward to this game.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels versus Bo Nix is what it was supposed to be, but if I'm Washington, I'm not playing Jaden Daniels. What are you going to risk him for when your season's not over, but pretty much over? You know.
Yeah. Speaking of the Broncos, do you ever watch Akeem Talib podcast?
Oh yeah.
He is like him and Skip. He is so adamant that he was, especially at the beginning of the season, that Jalen Daniels wasn't it. Everybody said he was, and I agree with him. I think Bo. I don't know. Caleb Williams is looking good, but
Yeah,
McCaffrey was a bust, and Jalen Daniels and Penix are hurt. Like,
yep.
and I wanted Penix, I really did, but they look hurt. And how healthy can they be the way they play?
Best ability is reliability, and if you're hurt, you ain't reliable.
Absolutely, and yeah, Broncos are winning this game. Guess the spread.
Can't be that much. I'm gonna say Broncos minus 4.5.
Nope. You're not a believer as much as Vegas is, I guess.
Oh, really?
Vegas Bo leaves. It's a minus 6.5 for Denver
Oh, yeah.
against Marcus Mariota. I mean,
That makes me feel good.
I'd say we're gonna win by 10. I'm surprised Vegas ain't thinking it's more. Yeah, I think Denver wins this game, goes into Washington D.C. and gets a dub.
Yeah, I like it after the bye week.
You want to guess the over under?
Over under is probably around like 41.5.
43.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, bro, coming off the bye, and I really do like that Raiders game. I remember watching it like halfway through. Now let's talk Broncos now. Shit, we could let's let our hair down and just fucking talk Broncos.
Right.
I know you're about to have to leave. Let's just end the show talking about our fucking team. All right. During that Bronco game, I mean, during the Raider game 3 weeks ago already almost, I was kind of like, there's got to be a reason our offense looks like shit. Like, this is the Raiders. Like, Sean has, like, he's saving it for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And then JK was out. And I was like, well, our passing game better have something for the Chiefs. And guess what? Our team looked, Pat Bryant got to play and made big plays. I'm a big believer in Franklin. He's been on my starting fantasy team since week 3. He's been starting on my fantasy team.
Dropped him and you got him.
Yeah, and he's basically he leads our team in targets and receptions. He's our receiver 1. So, Cortland is going to be the reliable, right? But Torrey Franklin is.
You're going to court.
But he's giving Troy Franklin all the targets because that's his boy, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's his boy.
And I think those deep balls, they're getting closer. The first 3, 4, 5 games, they were about a foot off, and now they're that close.
Right.
And the timing is everything. And I think now, we talk about Bo Nix's footwork and setting himself up. He's doing a good job of his eyes where they need to be and getting his feet down.
I haven't seen all his feet down as much as I'd like, but I agree.
No, not even close.
He jumps around way too much. He needs to relax. His feet are too. He's hippity hoppy back there. Is what I always say.
Yep. I'm excited moving forward. I think the run game is going to be a lot more dynamic, and what I mean by that is Sean loves that motion offense, those screens, those dink and dunks. So they might not have 15 attempts on the ground, RJ Harvey, but he's going to have, 20 targets in total, maybe 8 on the ground, 10 on passing, but those passes are going to be, little out routes.
Exactly. And that's exactly what we did against the Chiefs. We had those little, we ran the ball, but not enough, but we just got rid of the ball quickly. Had little short passes, and then that opened up the middle and those deep shots. And Bo, looking back at the game against the Chiefs, he tore the middle of the field up. He really did when he needed to, right? He came in and he did what he had to do. He made the passes. Pat Bryant was all over the middle of the field, and it was beautiful to see. I can't wait to see him grow more in his role. Him, Franklin, Sutton. That's a pretty good receiver core right there.
Yeah, and then you got
Right, exactly. Mims, the real Joker. Exactly. I don't think Mims is our receiver. He's just the guy we could put anywhere. And I wouldn't be surprised with JK out. Him and McLaughlin are going to get a lot more carries in the backfield. They're going to have to.
and say that I think McLaughlin is our dark horse, just like McMillan is our dark horse on defense. You know, they have a knack for finding the ball, finding that groove, getting into their open field. You know, I'm not too sold on Bidet. I don't know. Sean loves him,
No.
but like 3rd and 12, I can almost guarantee you it's going to be a screen to Bidet.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I guarantee you the defenses are picking. They know that. You know, if he's in, it's either he's blocking or he's going to catch screen.
Yeah.
You know, but McLaughlin, I think he's going to get a lot more carries. If you think about it, I mean, he hasn't got a lot of carries at all this season, but he was like behind. Yeah. Javonte Williams got hurt. He was our starter last year. He got the majority of our carries after Javonte's injury. So I think obviously he didn't show enough last year. That's why they drafted Harvey. But I think Sean trusts him. Otherwise he wouldn't have brought him in against the Chiefs during goal line situations. He was our back. Harvey wasn't in the backfield when we were in the goal line. I don't know if you noticed that. It was McLaughlin. So I could see him get a lot more carries and be a bigger role and Mims in our offense. So what do you think our chances are getting that number 1 seed this year, and how important is it to you?
It is very important. I mean, you look at the AFC as a whole. I mean, I think even if we get to that AFC championship, going to New England, going to Colts, going to Pittsburgh, whatever it is, isn't as good as home field advantage in Denver. And you look at our home record, you look at how the offense plays at home, it's a lot more well-oiled machine. And especially in a year where you don't see the Chiefs, Buffalo, or Baltimore up at the top, you don't have to worry about going to their home field and playing. But getting that 1 seed, having some rest, and then having to worry about whoever that lower seed is coming to Denver to get to the AFC Championship, that's big.
No doubt. If we don't get the number 1 seed, I think it's going to be between us, the Patriots, the Colts. Yeah. I don't mind going to either of those 2 places. But having 2 games in Denver is huge. Yeah. Having 2 games at home, we don't have to go anywhere after. And then we got the bye week. The bye week is the biggest. We have to get that bye. Especially because the Broncos have had a tough schedule. I know the players right now really enjoyed that bye week because we really did have a tough schedule this season. We went, 2 between, what is this? Is it week 12, 13? I think this is the 3rd time I ask you this podcast. It's week 13. In the past 12 weeks, right? They had no buys. They had 3 games or 2 games on the East Coast, 1 in London, right? And then they went from those games on the East Coast to London, straight to Denver. And then where did we go after that? I think we had what was our most recent away game? No. The most recent away game. Like we went over there, we were in the East Coast, then we came home, and then we went somewhere.
Why am I drawing?
Yeah, what was our schedule? We've had a tough road. Like we've had to travel a lot. We really have had to travel a lot. So, Houston, right? We came back from from
Which was
the East Coast. That East Coast traveling was hard at the beginning of the season. We went all over, and then we came home, and then we went to Houston, and now we got to rest. And if we can knock these 6 games out, 3 of these 6 games are at home, right?
Yep.
We have to travel.
And those are the hard ones too.
No, we got to travel to Kansas City.
Yeah, that's the only hard away game.
We have to
So
travel
we
to
have
LA
Packers
too,
at-
right?
Yeah, Packers at home,
Yeah.
Jaguars at home, and then Chargers at home. And that Chargers game, January 4th, you know, I'd rather play LA teams in the snow here.
Yeah.
Late in
Oh,
the
okay. We already played LA in LA. So
Yeah.
what are our away games today? We played Jacksonville then? Is Jacksonville
No,
at home?
Jackson- Yeah, we play Washington on the road. We play
Sunday?
Oakland, Vegas in Vegas, which is not really a home game for
Yeah.
them. And then we play Kansas City.
Oh,
And
okay. So our away schedule, like, that's the only tough one is
Not
at
terrible.
Kansas City then.
Yeah,
We should easily win this Sunday, easily win in Vegas.
Yep.
We just got to beat Kansas City in Kansas City, and that's going to be if Kansas City wins this weekend, which or Thursday, which we both picked them not to, their playoff chances are going to be live and well.
yeah.
So if they win Thursday, that game on Christmas is going to be freaking huge.
Well, and I mean, if we win 4 out of the last 6, that puts us at 13-4.
We still might have to win that game though because the Patriots are,
Yeah, that's what I was leaning.
we're going to
into, and
have
they
to win that game more than likely.
Yeah,
Like even if we win these next 5, that 6th game might be pivotal because the Patriots are still in front of us right now.
yeah. So we're big Giants fans this weekend, and then
Right.
hopefully the Patriots lose 3 in a row, and we don't even have to play against the Chargers.
Well,
We can sit up.
the Colts might lose this weekend, to Houston,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Colts have twice.
The Patriots are pretty heavy favored against the Giants, but that might be a close one. What's the rest of the Patriots schedule?
Patriots got Giants, then Bills in New England, then Baltimore in Baltimore,
Oh.
then the Jets, and then the Dolphins. So those last 2 games are wins.
So they could, I don't know. The Dolphins might, mail that in. They could lose to Baltimore though, and they could lose to Buffalo. They've already beat Buffalo in Buffalo,
Yeah.
but Josh Allen's gonna need that win, and Lamar Jackson. Every fucking game is a playoff game for them right now. So the number 1 seed is very, very attainable right now for the
is.
Broncos, and we both think it's super important, right? If we have the problem with that though is who are you least comfortable with seeing come into Denver
I know.
that divisional game? You want to see Josh Allen coming to Denver? You want to see Lamar Jackson? You want to see Patrick Mahomes? Like one of those teams are going to be coming to Denver. That's
Well,
going to be
let's
scary.
say this. Let's say we end up with the 1st seed and New England 2, right? So if the playoffs were to start, it would be New England versus Buffalo, and then it'd be Colts versus Jacksonville.
Nah, I don't want to
And
do
then-
this if the playoff starts.
Hard.
I don't want to do the if the
No, I know.
playoff starts today shit because it's going to change. I'm asking
It
you,
is gonna change.
who are you more confident? Who do you least want to see come to Denver?
At least
Josh
Baltimore.
Allen, Baltimore. Why? They have the worst defense out of the 3.
Yeah, but Buffalo's gonna Buffalo. You know what I mean? Like
Josh Allen.
it's not-
So you're scared of Josh Allen. You're scared of Mahomes more than Lamar, is what you're saying.
I'm definitely do not want to see the Chiefs at all. That's enemy number 1. Fuck that.
Why? I would so love to see the
And
Chiefs.
I would too, but you're including the refs.
That would be wild.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like either of those 3. To be honest with you, I mean that kind of sucks.
That's our options, though. It's going to be more than likely one of those because
Yeah, they're all at the bottom.
Yeah.
Baltimore, we probably won't see because probably win that division.
Well, it's gonna be fun to see. It's gonna be fun to see, man.
Yep.
Well, we'll get into it, man. I hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving. I know you got to go, Johnny. I know.
Yep.
I know. You haven't texted me saying, "Bro, we got to cut this off," but I can see it in your eyes. All right, guys. I appreciate you, Johnny, for tuning in or coming in, and everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe our shit. Leave a comment. Let us know what you want us to talk about, or what you think, or if you're a fucking fan of somebody and we said y'all are gonna lose, tell us why y'all aren't. Right? Don't forget to share, subscribe. It's free to subscribe on YouTube, so do that. Anything else, Johnny?
Happy Thanksgiving. Go Broncos.
Happy Thanksgiving. Go Broncos. Easy dub on Sunday night. Actually, go. I'm saying go Cowboys because I don't want to see the Chiefs in the playoffs, period.
Yeah, get them out.
I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm going to wear a Cowboy jersey on Thursday. Are you going to be mad at me if I do that?
Nope. I'm a Cowboys this weekend, too.
On Thursday only. All right,
Yeah,
bro.
Thursday.
You have a good Thanksgiving, brother.
All right.
All right,
Happy
yeah.
Thanksgiving,
Take
bro.
care.
Later.